Alright guys, today I'm going to go over restoration of the Undercover SE. This is on my F-150 5.5 foot bed. Picked this thing up on Craigslist, spent just around $200 on it, which is a steal. I like these covers. This had a Paragon on it when I bought it, and the Paragon was nice, but the Undercovers, in my opinion, is more versatile because you can put cargo rack on the top, and I want to put a roof basket on top of that cargo rack to carry some of my fishing gear. So you can see this cover here. It's got some shimmering on it, kind of like an oil, probably used Armor All or some other oil based cleaner on it. Then it's kind of faded. It's not as lustrous as a new Undercover should be. So the website, the manufacturer claims that these don't need product with just routine cleaning. You can see there's some dirt on here too, or I'm not sure what that is. I hope that comes out. And then there's some more shimmering right here. Hopefully the camera is catching that. So I called Undercover, told them that I bought a fading cover, got a good deal on it, and they recommended these three products: citrus cleaner, Mother's Back to Black, and they specifically recommended 303, which is like a UV protectant for your product, for your Undercover. This citrus cleaner I got at AutoZone, was a little bit expensive. You can probably find a cheaper one at Walmart, but I just didn't feel like dealing with Walmart today. And then Mother's Back to Black, about $6. This stuff is about $12, and sorry, this is about 15. So I'm gonna clean it first outside, and then I'll pull it into the garage and do the Back to Black and the protectant. So here we go. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna hit this thing with the citrus cleaner. I should say, or mention at least, that they recommended a solvent-free citrus cleaner. I don't know if you've ever used solvent cleaners on plastic, but it has a tendency to have like a bleach effect on hard plastic. So that's probably why they want you to stay away from the solvents. But it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to take this and spray it on the cover. I wet the cover down first with some water from the garden hose. After I get a healthy amount of spray on there, I'm just going to take my brush and go ahead and brush this down. Sorry about the camera work, guys. I'm doing this solo, so. Alright. Just going circular motions back and forth to get into all those small grooves. Alright guys, so I've got this thing cleaned up, and I've already noticed that the shimmering is gone. When I wet the tonneau cover, the shimmering got worse, but after I cleaned it, it's gone. And you can see over here where it was, it's completely gone, so that's good. Still having trouble with this spot over here being really stubborn, and that was on the driver's side. It is coming off. It seems to be coming off better with my fingernail than with the brush, but I'm going to keep working on that. And I'll pull it in the garage, let it dry, and start putting the Mother's Back to Black on it. Alright guys, I got that stubborn dirt spot out. I use this microfiber mop head and some of the citrus cleaner, and it took me a couple minutes, but those microfibers went in there and grabbed all that dirt out of there. I did let it soak for about a minute before I went at it with the fiber, and that worked. I've got the cover up so all the water runs off of it. We'll let that dry for about 10 minutes before I pull it in the garage here, and then I'll get started on the Back to Black. Alright, so the cover's pretty dry. A couple of wet spots you can see on there, but that'll dry before I get to them. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this stuff. Just a few notes here. This stuff says to apply to a cool, dry surface. Use a cloth to apply it and massage it into the surface. So go ahead and get started. Just a side note here, guys. You can see the fading a lot better from the top. I was getting ready to climb on this thing and thought, oh wow, looks a lot worse from a bird's eye view. But this cover is rated to hold about 500 pounds. I weigh about half that, so I'm gonna put it to the test here, and I'll get started. Now, to apply this, I'm using a microfiber cloth, and all you do is you put a dab of it on there just like that. You can see that little spot I already started. But you're just going to massage this stuff in just like a polish. That's really all there is to it. So I'll keep working on this and I'll get back to you with the progress report. Alright guys, I just want to give you a preview. This is the unfinished side. And look at that difference. I mean, talk about a big difference. This mother's stuff is amazing. So I'm going to let the left side marinate for about 5 minutes before I get started on the right side, just so you can see. And I'm hoping that once this dries a little bit, it stays as shiny and nice as it looks right now. But wow, what a big difference. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. Still looks great. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the other side now. And when I started to do the right side, I noticed some of those shimmers did come back. So I'm going to hit it with the back to black and see what happens. We'll revisit that. Almost done here, guys. Those shimmers are gone for now. Hopefully it stays that way. One thing I thought to mention is the manufacturer for mothers recommends using a terry cloth. The reason why I went with microfiber is because that's what Undercover recommended, so that's what I decided to use. You guys can see that. This really takes no effort at all. This is just great stuff. Highly recommended. There you have it, guys. This thing looks brand new, right off the product line. I took some time to take those bumper stickers off too. This is a new truck for me. I couldn't be more pleased with it. I will put some before and after pictures up. Now I'm going to hit it with some 303. Let me grab that here. So this is a spray on, wipe off with a microfiber cloth. So pretty straightforward. Alright, so there you have it, guys. The 303 is applied. All clean. Looks great. Just a world of difference. And as for those shimmers, I don't see them anymore. They're gone as far as I could tell. That's where that spot was. Spot's gone. Looks good. Highly recommend these 3 products. some McGuire's citrus cleaner. See if I can get it to stay put. I'm on an incline here. The Mothers and the 303. Great stuff. Alright, this is the last segment. This is 1 hour later. Sun's out. You guys can see this thing is just glistening. Looks brand new. Alright, thanks for watching.